Welcome everybody. We are so happy that you are all here. If you are brand new to our team, you've just joined in May or June, welcome. We are so delighted to have you. And today we're just gonna go through really quickly about kind of our cornerstone products and what they're used for and how they help you, and share a little bit about our testimonies real quick, and then we'll send you on your way. So again, my name is Lisa Hudson. I'm an Emerald Ambassador in Michigan. And I joined Plexus in 2016, March 2016. And I actually joined Plexus, I was 42. I had been told by my doctor, you know, you should be on a good multivitamin, a good omega, a good probiotic. I wasn't on any of those. I had gained a little bit of weight in my 40s, and I just wanted to see if I could feel better and be proactive. I've always worked out. I've always ate healthy. But I was just, you know, starting to feel my age. So I joined my friend Kay, and a crazy thing happened that I didn't even know was going to happen. I don't know if you can see it very well in the picture because the quality of pictures from 4 years ago weren't as good as they are now. But the picture on the left of me, my face is flaring bright red. My nose and my cheeks are bright red and on fire from rosacea. And when I was looking back to find a picture of myself for today, I was like shocked because I took this picture on March 8th, the day that I joined Plexus, March 8th, 2016. And I had no idea that these products were gonna help me with my rosacea. That's not what I started it for. I just randomly took a picture that day because it must have been really bad, and didn't even know that I did that until today. So it helped my skin immensely. I suffer from adult onset cystic acne and rosacea, and both of those are gone. I also had, I would get cold sores when I was in college, and probably when I was 19 or 20, I started getting cold sores, and I would have them like on the outside of my mouth, probably 4 times a year. I was on a prescription for it. I would carry it around with me, and they were bad. And I don't think in probably 3.5 years, I've even taken one of those gigantic blue pills for a cold sore. They just don't pop out anymore, which is crazy. And super healthy. My blood work is amazing. I get the kudos every single time from the doctor. I go once a year, and my yeast infections are gone. My acne's gone. My monthly cramps are gone. And I'm just a happy, healthy, gonna be 47 in July, and couldn't be happier. So what is your story? These are just some kinds of things that it has helped other people on our team with. I know we have a lot of people who have been suffering from debilitating headaches and migraines, and the Triplex has really helped those go away. It helps with sleeping better. It helps your blood pressure, regulate your sugar. So many people suffer from tummy issues, whether it's constipation or diarrhea. Whether it's constipation or diarrhea, either way, sorry, that was my carpet guy just knocked on my office door. Chronic pain, acne, arthritis, weight loss, all of these things, if you talk to 100 people, you will probably hear 100 different things that Plexus helped them with. So that is pretty amazing, and we have a great big team of testimonies to share with you. So what makes Plexus different from other companies that you see out there? You see people posting about their other drinks that they're drinking. The difference is that Plexus is a gut health company. First and foremost, we are here to help clean up your microbiome. We are here to get your gut healthy and really help your body start absorbing vitamins and minerals the way that it's supposed to. A lot of times people take multivitamins and they don't do anything for them. They just go right through, and they don't notice a difference. So our product's focusing on your cleaning up your gut, reducing inflammation all throughout your body, which also a lot of people don't even know that they have. People lose weight on our products, people lose inflammation. So they'll look at pictures of themselves after a year of being on Triplex and their weight maybe has stayed the same, but their face looks completely different. And that's all because inflammation has been reduced in their body. And then the other thing is regulating your blood sugar. And we'll talk about that in just a second when we move on to Slim. All right, so gut health. 70 to 80% of our immune system is in our gut. And when I first joined Plexus in 2016, I never even heard of gut health. I never heard of leaky gut syndrome. Never heard the word Candida yeast. Didn't know I had it, but I obviously did. And had no idea that the yeast in my gut was affecting, obviously, my skin and all of the other systems in your body. Your gut is known as your second brain, and it really does. When your gut is clean and healthy, it just makes every single system in your body work better, and it's pretty amazing. So things that destroy your gut, things that we all do every day. Some foods can be inflammatory. If you've ever been on any antibiotics or steroids, those knock out all of the bacteria in your gut, good and bad. So you have to basically start over when that happens. Stress can affect it, the foods that you eat, not getting enough sleep, which is, I don't even know if I mentioned that, but your sleep will change once you start Triplex. And especially if you add Mega X, you're going to see that your sleep is going to be amazing. Artificial sweeteners, a lot of people jump to, oh, it's sugar free, so it's good for me. But really, if you're going to eat something sweet, you should just eat the real sugar and be done with it, because when you're putting the sucralose and all of those other kinds of artificial sweeteners in, those are gut busters. They are destroying your gut. And of course, alcohol. If you're drinking wine or, out on the boat or at the pool on the weekends, we all know that that's not wonderful for us. And so taking your probiotics helps reduce what's going on in your gut when you do have a cocktail or two. Okay, so Triplex. It's the cornerstone of our company. It's what we start most people on, and it addresses those root issues. It's my favorite combo. It's what I started on, and the Triplex comes with Slim, ProBio 5, and BioCleanse. So we have two different kinds of Slim. We have Slim Microbiome, and this one has all of the good things in it. It's got chromium in it, alpha lipoic acid. It helps promote healthy cholesterol and lipid levels. I actually verge on genetic high cholesterol, and thanks to Slim, I have not had to worry about that at all when I go to my doctor's appointments. And it has a prebiotic in it called XOS. There's a big long scientific name for it, but we just call it XOS for short, that helps feed and the good gut bacteria, and it helps that gut bacteria multiply the good stuff. We always want the good stuff multiplying. It tastes delicious. It's a watermelon raspberry, and it can help you lose weight by helping reduce those sugar cravings. So I know I have not drank a soda in 4 years, probably, since I started drinking Slim. And I wasn't a huge soda drinker, but if we would get pizza or something, I would like to have a Coke with my pizza. Now I can't even. I just drink my water all day long. And I've even tried to have a drink of pop recently, and it's just way too sweet. I don't enjoy it at all. So it definitely does reduce those sugar cravings. The second Slim that we have is Hunger Control. It has all of the same good stuff in it as the microbiome, except it doesn't have the XOS prebiotics in it. However, it does have lots and lots and lots of fiber in it, which is what causes you to feel fuller for longer when you drink it. So a lot of people that use the Hunger Control like to drink it in the afternoon when, before they're about to eat their biggest meal of the day, if that's dinner for you, and it kind of just helps carry them through the night if after dinner snacking is an issue for you, and you are drinking the Slim for hunger control, then this is the one that you would want to use. It's a little bit more of a citrus flavor. This says blood orange and lemon. I always say, to me, it's kind of like a strawberry lemonade. That's what I think it tastes like. Both of them are absolutely delicious. And then we have our best product, I think. It's my most favorite. It's our ProBio 5. It is what has changed my skin. I take 4 ProBio 5 every single night at bedtime, and it keeps my face clear and it keeps my rosacea away. So it is different from other probiotics because of the ingredients that it has in it. It has digestive enzymes in it, which break down the food and help with that whole leaky gut syndrome happening in your guts. The antifungals that are in it are, it's grapeseed extract, and that is different from any other probiotic that you're gonna find on the market. And it really promotes the healthy bacteria from growing. It goes in there and gets that candida yeast, and it kind of crunches through that hard exoskeleton of the candida yeast and gets it out of your system. So the ProBio 5 and BioCleanse combination are what we say sometimes as like ProBio 5, you're scrubbing the toilet, you're getting rid of that yeast that's in there and that bad bacteria, and then you take the BioCleanse to help flush that out. So the next one I'm going to talk about is our BioCleanse. This is not a cleanse that you would just take for 3 days or 7 days and it kind of be a harsh cleanse that's going to make you run to the bathroom and clean out your system and never take it again. This is something that's part of the combo that you will be on forever if you stay on our products. And this is the toilet flush part of the dynamic duo of ProBio 5 and BioCleanse. People who have constipation issues, this is their best friend. I know many, 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 many people who say BioCleanse is their favorite product. They cannot live without it because you are supposed to be going to the bathroom. Number 2, every single day, once for sure, even 2 times or 3 times is normal for some people. So it does help keep you regular. I only take 3 BioCleanse every single night. There's enough in the bottle to last you a month to take 4 every single night. I know there's some people on this call that take 6 to 8 every single night because they have severe constipation issues, and that is perfectly healthy and perfectly fine. The vitamin C that's in it, so I'm not like super scientific person. I just know a couple things, and I know that there is some kind of miraculous chemical reaction that happens when our magnesium and that vitamin C comes together and creates this beautifulness and helps create an alkaline environment in your gut. And so if you've researched any of that, some people drink alkaline water, but your acid levels and your pH levels in your gut really do affect the way that you feel. So BioCleanse, you take along, some people take it with their ProBio 5 at bedtime. Some people like it in the morning. I actually take mine like right before dinner on an empty stomach. When my stomach starts kind of grumbling that it's hungry and ready for dinner time, that's when I know that I'm ready to take my BioCleanse on my empty stomach. It's one of those products that you really have to play with and see how many you need. My husband only takes 1 a night, otherwise he would be running to the bathroom. I take 3, some people take 6. And then that's another one that you can kind of play with it and see when you want to take it. Some people like 2 in the morning, 2 at night. I take all 3 of mine at the same time. And I think that I am done with the triplex and ready to hand it over to our fabulous diamond, Angie Zumwalt.
Hello, and thank you, Lisa. Thank you for sharing all that incredible information. So my name is Angie Zumwalt. If you do not know me, I am a Diamond Ambassador, and that just simply means that I have reached the top of the company. So a little bit about me and the things that I struggled with before Plexus. Before Plexus, I was a complete sugar and caffeine addict. I drank about 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day and chased sodas all day long. I never drank any water. I would go to Sonic and get like 3 of those Route 44 cherry Cokes every day. In fact, I did a little calculation after I stopped drinking the sodas, and I was drinking almost 2,500 calories a day, y'all, in sodas and coffee and sugary stuff. So anyway, needless to say, I'm very, very thankful that the products helped me cure my caffeine sugar addiction. And probably the reason why I had headaches every single day, like lived on that family size of the Tylenol, ibuprofen, I would go through one of those a month by myself. In fact, my husband would hide the bottles from me because he's like, you've got to stop taking this stuff. But daily headaches, I had horrible, horrible monthly menstrual cycles. In fact, the day before my menstrual cycle, I always got a horrible migraine. I would be laid up on the couch with really horrible cramps. And I had incredibly awful mood swings. In fact, I had been put on some medication just for my cycle time because I turned into The Exorcist at that time. Like my head spinning around, and it was not fun. I also had some severe nerve damage. I had my jaw broken in 6 different places. I had a really bad TMJ, so I had to get my jaw broken. And I had severe nerve damage in my bottom lip and my chin for a couple of years after my surgery. I could not feel anything. In fact, I drooled on myself all the time. I dropped food all over myself all the time. And y'all, I just kind of thought like that was going to be my life. I was going to be a 30-year-old that drooled on myself and got food on my chin, and I could never feel it. But I started taking our nerve products, and I am happy to say that I am almost 100% recovered. I can finally feel things on my chin, and I'm no longer drooling and dropping food. So that is really amazing. I'm so happy about that. I also had, and y'all, I didn't even realize until a year or two into Plexus that I had these horrible, unexplained, like skin rashes that I would get, and they would come on my elbows, they would go on my back, like it was all of just crazy areas. And for years, I would go get testing. I went to all different kinds of dermatologists. I took all of these steroids. They could never, it was just unexplainable. Even after all of these testings, all these different dermatologists and skin doctors and everything, no one could ever explain why I was getting that. And a couple of years into doing Plexus, I realized I'm like, oh, I haven't had those rashes anymore. And it really was because knowing what I know about gut health now, knowing about Candida, I think getting your body in balance, you will be amazed at everything that it helps. So I know that that's one thing. The whole reason why I started Plexus, one of the major reasons is because my daughter had ADHD, and I really did not want her to be on medication. In fact, we did put her on medication for a little while. It caused her to lose a massive amount of weight because she never wanted to eat. And it just made her a zombie. And if you know my daughter, she's always had a real spunky personality. And when she was on the medication, it was just like bland, dull. She never ate. And so I was in search for something natural. And I had some really good friends from church that were taking the products, and they had help. The products helped their children with their ADHD, balancing out their gut. And so I'm happy to say that a year into taking the products, I started giving them to my daughter, and I was able to get her off of her ADHD medication. So that was a huge victory. And then also, my son had a lot of gut health issues. He had really horrible eczema. And so I have had him on the probiotic, and now he takes a little bit of everything. But that made a world of difference in his eczema as well. So the last thing that Plexus has helped me out, and I feel like I could go on and on and on because it really has made such a difference in my life, is I am in my 40s, and last year I started getting some hot flashes and night sweats, and I started taking the X Factor vitamin, which we're going to talk about here in a second. And I do have issues every once in a while. I mean, I live in Florida and it is really hot here right now. But I'm happy to say, like, I haven't had any issues with the hot flashes. I have had no issues with the night sweats. So that has been really, really amazing too. And as you can see on the picture here, I have been doing the Joyome and collagen. And it has literally made such a world of difference on my skin as well. So we'll go to the next slide. And we will talk about one of my very favorite products, the X Factor vitamins. We have 3 different X Factors. We have X Factor Plus, X Factor Original, and then X Factor Kids, which is a 2-in-1 multivitamin probiotic for your children. So a little bit, we'll just start with the X Factor Plus. The X Factor Plus is super bioavailable. It is methylated, which is very, very important. It's got a microbiome activating polyphenols. It's got grape seed and apple fruit extract. It helps support your immune system. And it also works so well with if you're experiencing any menopausal, perimenopausal symptoms, including hot flashes, night sweats, mood swings. It really is going to work to help balance you out. The X Factor Original is going to be kind of like the X Factor Plus is going to be a little more loaded with the microbiome and everything in there. But the X Factor Original is going to be, if you've got someone that's really super sensitive to vitamins, a lot of times I recommend X Factor Original over the Plus, or maybe you could start them out. The X Factor Original is what my daughter takes. But that is a multivitamin. It's bioactive folate. It's got folate, not folic acid, and that's a very important thing. It also is methylated. And the biggest thing about our X Factor and our X Factor Plus, why they are such incredible vitamins, is because they both have a patented blend of aloe. So it's got the inside and the outside of the aloe plant. So most of the time when you take a vitamin, you don't absorb all of nutrients and you just kind of like pee the vitamin out, right? For lack of better explanation there. So what the difference in the X Factor vitamins is that aloe is going to help absorb those vitamins. So that's very, very important. And that's why our vitamins work so well. The X Factor Kids is an incredible 2-in-1 multivitamin and probiotic. It's highly bioavailable. It's gluten-free, GMO-free. There are no sugars. There's no additives. It promotes healthy growth and brain development. So that is an incredible vitamin. In fact, my son loves it so much that usually I have to put it up high in the cabinet. It kind of tastes like, I think it tastes a little bit like a sweet tart, and sometimes he thinks it's candy. So I had to put it up high because he'll when he was younger, especially, he would hide over in the corner and he'd be eating the whole bottle of vitamins. But anyway, so we'll move on to the next. And we will talk about another one of my favorite products, and that is the Lean. And I will tell you, I have never been a huge protein shake person. I don't love milk I like cheese, but I would say, or dairy, but I'm not really like a big, we had a protein shake before that I had to add a lot of stuff in it just to want to take it and have that desire. We'll make sure if everyone it will mute themselves. So the thing that I love about the lean, it is so delicious. Hold on one second. I'm gonna just make sure everybody's muted so it doesn't. Okay. Sorry, give me 1 second. If you'll just make sure you mute yourself so that we don't have like I can't figure out who it is. We don't have that background feed. Okay, maybe off now. I actually can't find who it is. Okay, so I'll just keep going. So one thing that I really love about the lean, it's super, super yummy. I like to mix my lean with unsweet coconut milk. I just, mix it. Now you can mix, you could do it with crushed ice. You could put all kinds of, my son loves to put different fruit in it. There are so many different things that you can do. But it is a really great, you can have it as a snack or you could have it as a meal. It's methylated folate, which is very important. Bioavailable vitamins and emeralds, bioavailable vitamins and minerals. It's got digestive enzymes to help aid in digestion. It's 15 grams of the RHGB-free whey protein, and then 20 grams of plant-based protein. So something really awesome about our shakes is they actually come in chocolate or vanilla, vegan, vegetarian, or whey protein. And they are all super, super yummy. We will go over to the next one. Okay, so now we're going to talk a little bit about MetaBurn. And MetaBurn is so great. It is our fat burner. It helps with mood and focus. Y'all, when I take a MetaBurn, I usually only take one because I'm too much energy if I have two, but I usually only take one. And y'all, I feel hyper focused. It really helps with my mood, my focusing. It helps target those hard, fat burning areas like your belly fat, your thighs, kind of that hard to lose weight areas. And it also helps with your energy. Go over to the next slide. So now we're going to talk about active. And y'all, I absolutely love the active. I actually, which I did today, I actually like to mix my active and my slim together. I just love the way it tastes together. And then I also pour in my collagen as well. It's kind of like my 3-in-1 and get it done, do everything at once. But I like the consistency with the collagen in there, and I like the way that the slim and the active taste together. Now, our active is our clean, long-lasting energy drink. It also aids as a pre and post workout and helps with, it's got nitric oxide in there that's going to help with muscle recovery. It's going to increase your oxygen and mental focus and really just give you that all natural, clean energy. Y'all, I like to give this to my kids in the afternoons, especially when they're, during the school year. A lot of times I usually give my son like a pink drink mixed with the active in the afternoon just to help, because a lot of times in the afternoon, your cortisone levels crash, and it just kind of helps give him that clean energy to last throughout the rest of the day, last through the homework, the school activities, and so forth. In our active, it features green tea leaf extract, yerba mate leaf extract, turmeric, tart cherry, blueberry, broccoli, kale, and beetroot. And y'all, it is so super yummy. The flavor is peach mango. I know a lot of people that also like to mix it in an unsweet tea, kind of like a peach tea is really good as well. And since I stopped drinking sodas and caffeine so much, I am normally really sensitive to any kind of energy, anything. And I love that it's just like, I just feel alert and that clean energy. I don't have like the shakes or any of that jitteriness that you get a lot of times from energy drinks. So we'll go on to the next product. Oh, now we're going to go on to the amazing, one of our newest incredible diamonds and one of my very, very best friends, Brandy Walker. I will turn it over to you.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Like Angie said, can you guys hear me okay? Nobody say anything. It's storming. We live down here in Florida and we have a horrible thunderstorm that just happened to come up right when I'm starting to talk. So I hope you guys can hear me. But as Angie said, I just went diamond this past weekend. So this is actually my first time to even actually say it out loud. So I'm super excited about that. And just a little bit about my story, because I realize we've already been on a little bit past our time, so I won't keep you guys all day. But I started Plexus in 2015, and actually my 5-year mark is today. I've been working the business for actually 5 years today, and y'all, when I started, I had horrible IBS with constipation, and I only went probably maybe once a week. I looked probably 6 months pregnant at any given time. I had horrible monthly cycles. I had fibromyalgia symptoms where I just hurt. My husband could just touch my leg and I was like, oh, please don't touch me. It was just, I just felt super achy all the time. And I was one of those that did, CrossFit 4 to 5 days a week. I was road biking like 20 miles a week. I did juicing, green smoothies. I took other supplements. I was gluten-free, dairy-free. I ate as organic as possible, and I just don't have any of those things anymore. I also, I was a carb addict. Anybody that knows me back then knows that I ate 2 to 3 bowls of Honey Nut Cheerios every single night because I just felt like I could not even go to sleep until I had those carbs. I also had recurring bladder infections. I have probably 3 to 5 bladder infections a year, and honestly, the reason I started Plexus is because I got a bladder infection, and it didn't matter how many antibiotics they gave me. I was on my 3rd one, and it just wouldn't go away. So we lived in Italy at the time. I'm a military spouse, and our family was stationed over there. And my doctor recommended that I referred me to an Italian urologist. And once I saw that doctor, the first thing she said to me was, "You don't need any more antibiotics. You need probiotics." And y'all, that just really resonated with me because I thought, why has no American doctor ever told me that I needed probiotics? Y'all, I've been going to the doctor for years. I'll be 50 years old in March, and I have been on, I can't even count how many times I've been on antibiotics. And, with the constant IBS, it used to be severe diarrhea, and then it had just turned to just mostly severe constipation, and no doctor ever told me that. So when I saw my friend posting about Plexus, and she started talking about probiotics and, good bacteria and bad bacteria and your microbiome and all these things, I was like, I want to try that. And, I tried everything else. I was doing all the things and nothing was working. So I started the products, and I was not one of the success stories that you hear, oh, I took Plexus for 3 days and I felt amazing. It was not like that for me. It took me probably for maybe even 5 months of consistently taking the products before I really started to go every single day. My pain started going away. And I'm not bloated anymore. I don't have daily headaches or monthly PMS. As a matter of fact, I don't even notice, honestly, when that time of the month is going to happen. And even my daughter said that. She's 18 years old. So my daughter would know if that was happening. And it's just the debilitating fatigue is gone. I have more energy than I've ever had in my entire life. So that part has been a huge blessing for me. And I'm going to go over a couple of the products. And so we can go to the next slide. Okay. The first product is Ease. And y'all, besides BioCleanse, Ease is a product that me and my husband literally cannot live without. We do work out often. My husband works out probably 2 to 3 times a day. He just retired on Friday. And so he's now that's kind of his full-time job right now until he starts working. But I also work out often, and I used to have so much inflammation once I worked out that it was miserable. As a matter of fact, every time I would, you stop, you take a couple of days off and you start back, and it was just pain. It wasn't, just normal muscle soreness. I was just in pain all the time. And I've got arthritis in my neck. I've got a lot of, normal things that people who are almost 50 years old have. And Ease has literally changed my life. I even feel like it's helped with my stomach, just my normal digestion, because it's got New Zealand green lip mussel, which is an amazing anti-inflammatory. It's got turmeric, also another anti-inflammatory, serapeptase, which is like it says, a miracle enzyme, and bromelain, which is it's also another digestive enzyme that has wonderful anti-inflammatory properties. And so this one, y'all, between the Ease capsules and the Ease cream, it is an absolute godsend. And you can take this one when you first start it, you can take it in a loading dose up to 6 a day. So a lot of people take either, 2 in the morning, 2 at lunch, and 2 at night. I find the best results when I take it on an empty stomach as well. Some people take like 3 and 3. I started that when I first started the product. I took those, that loading dose for a couple of months, I think. But now I'm down to just 2 a day. That's all I need. I take 2 at night before bed. Occasionally, if I work it really hard or, maybe sleep wrong, I might add 2 more. But for now, the maintenance dose of 2 is perfect for me. So if you have not ever tried this product and you're on this call, trust me, you want to get it. Okay, move to the next product. Okay, our next product is our Joyome Day and Night Serums. And you guys, this one is near and dear to my heart because I actually served on the Plexus product board for 2 years, and I got to be a tester and helped work with the scientists whenever they formulated this product. And I had been using another very popular company. I had been using their products for about 2 years once I started this. And I don't think we have my before and after on here, but if you look on the Instagram site, the Plexus Instagram site, my picture, it has been on there. I haven't looked recently, but it was on there for a long time. And you can see my 60-day results, and it's absolutely incredible. And I honestly get people telling me all the time they can't believe that I'm 50 years old. And I truly believe it's because of the skincare and getting your gut healthy from the inside out. And I think it just makes such a difference in your skin. But these products, y'all, you don't need any extra moisturizer, or I don't. I live down here in Florida, and when I first started, I was living in Virginia where it's much drier up there, and I still didn't need any other, I just use a cleanser, and these are formulated to use with whatever cleanser that you already use. So it's, the ingredients are very natural, and we had to go through so many ingredients before we could get the ones that are approved in Europe, and their standards are much stricter than we have here in the United States. And so if you're looking for a clean skincare regimen, a day and night serum, this is the one you want to try. Okay, and then we can move on to the next one. Okay, and also with the Joyome, you can go on Facebook or even Instagram and look up, Joyome before and after pictures, and y'all, you will not believe the difference. I wish y'all could see my hands, because I always, I put the product on my left hand to put it on my face, and I've been doing that since I started the products, and there's like a huge difference in my hands, even just from taking it that way. Okay, the Joyome Collagen Complex, it's a powder, and this product has been, I honestly did not expect the results that I have gotten from collagen. It's unflavored. They say it's unflavored. To me, it tastes a little bit like vanilla, and I just put it in my coffee every morning, 2 scoops. It's got lots and lots of biotin, vitamins E and C. It's got a superfood antioxidant blend. It also stimulates collagen growth in your body, and it is going to inhibit the collagen breakdown, which happens, naturally as you get older. And, you know, like it says on the slide here, y'all, results can appear in just 15 days. And I'll be quite honest, I saw results in about 3 days. I could not believe the difference in just my lips were fuller. I've got these gel things going on right here. The closer I get to 50, I was like, oh my goodness. But I've been taking it since it came out in, I can't remember when it came out, maybe January, December, January. And the difference in this part of my face is actually pretty remarkable. And my hair just continues to grow and grow. We were just talking about before this call that we can hardly keep up with our, you know, coloring our roots because our hair grows so fast. This product helps also. It's got a prebiotic in it as well. So it's great for your gut, and I'll be honest, it's helped. I feel like since I started Plexus, I've added, you know, I added the gut health products, and then I added Ease and X Factor, and then I have added collagen, and I feel like just layering those things on top of each other, every time I add one, my gut just gets better and better. And so, you know, not to be TMI, but bowel movements are better, bloating is less. And I also feel like this one has had an impact on my hormones as well. I was having a lot of, you know, starting to have hot flashes and things like that. And once I added collagen, and, you know, that's not going to happen for everybody, but it did for me. I just feel like it calmed my hormones down, and it's, I'm not as achy. And I think that's one reason I don't have to take quite as many E's now. I take 2 E's, and I take my collagen every day in my coffee, and it's, or you can add it to Slim or your Active, whatever you want to add it to. And I just love it. My daughter has been taking it. She's 18 years old and had severe acne. And when I say severe, y'all, like this pimples that were just under the skin and just hurt. And it was to the point that, like, on Christmas Day last year, she would not come out of her room. She just had a hood over her head, and she was crying. And she's 18. She was embarrassed because her face had broken out so bad. She started the collagen, and y'all, her skin is absolutely glowing now. You talk about life-changing. So if you have teenagers, get them on the collagen. It is life-changing. Okay, we currently have 24 products, and they all come, like it says, all come in either a bottle or a package. And I don't know if any of you on this call have even, you know, have ever considered working the business. I will say, when I first started, I had no intentions of working the business. I just needed to feel better. But I just started telling a couple of friends about the products, and my business just took off. The income potential is life-changing. Like I said before, my husband retired from the military last Friday, and I went diamond on Sunday morning when I woke up. So really just a little bit over 24 hours. And, you know, he could choose to stay at home and not work if he wanted to, because the income is that incredible. It could just completely replace what he was bringing home. So it has been life-changing for us. Okay, we'd also like to invite you, if you guys are even remotely thinking about sharing the products with some friends. We have a call tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, and it's 10 o'clock Central, and we can get you that Zoom link. You can just ask your upline, and we can go over, you know, how to simply start sharing these products. There's lots and lots of income potential. This month, Plexus has wonderful specials going on. So I hope you guys will join us. And I think that's all I have. Lisa?
Yep, that's it. That's our last slide. We're all set.
Yes, I was making sure that was the last slide. Yeah. Okay, thanks to you guys for hopping on.
And thank y'all.
Yay.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.